28 февраля 1988 года прошел заключительный матч Олимпиады в Калгари между сборными СССР и Финляндии. Команда Виктора Тихонова досрочно завоевала золотые медали, и в этом матче решалась судьба серебряных наград прежде всего для сборной Финляндии.
Back to Fetisov, who's got his old defense partner back, Kasatonov. Here comes Larionov moving in. Centered, Krutov shoots, and that's one's wide of the target. Ahead to Lomakin on left wing. Leaving it for McGillney, the young rookie. Now it's centered to McGillney. Back to Fetisov. He shoots, and he fired it wide with Tommy not even seeing the shot from the point. One of the great skaters in the game of hockey. Lets it fly. Mildakov save, rebound. Mildakov had to flop across. It's still loose in front. And he reaches out after robbing Ojanen from close in. Shot into center ice. Homatov races down after it. Here's the young 19-year-old defenseman Newman and loses it. Homatov shoots. And a big save there by Tommy, the goaltender. Now Bekoff after the puck. Centered. Byakin a drive just wide. And Leitinen drops it back. Soviet short-handed. Bekoff in front. Checked at the last second by Susi. And he couldn't get the shot off.
He just stick handle right into the traffic. You see this sort of thing, and you tend to get the feeling when you see the Soviets play this way that they're playing for a tie. That they're not going to insult anybody by winning or losing this game. They're just going to tie it. Now, I'm not,
Well, watch out for Karutov in the clear. Diving across. Tommy, the goaltender, to Rob. Karutov, who was in alone. No score, now less than 5 minutes left in the first period. Here's Makarov. Moving in. Tried to deke, go to his backhand, and then never really got the shot off. Larionov to Makarov. To Larionov. Side of the net to Karutov. Shoots. Pad save. Tommy. Rebound. Cleared, but held in by Byakin. Into Karutov. Now to Larionov. Side of the net to Makarov, but the goal for Finland had been knocked loose. So the Soviets, Homatov, number 15. Into Bekoff in the corner. Comes to the point, Starikov to Kravchuk. Moving in deeper, Kravchuk. Centered, and Homatov panned on it at the side of the net. Now centered, and Susi is there to clear it away for Finland. And Tommy, the goaltender, shot it away. Finland counter-attacking. Here's Puimisto. Couldn't get around the defenseman Byakin. And it's Larionov carrying through center ice. Leaves for Byakin into Larionov. Makarov, side of the net. Couldn't get a stick on the puck in Finland. Clear at the center. To Homatov. Dropping it to Kasatonov. Now to Bekoff. To Kasatonov. In on right wing for Homatov. Cuts in front. Shoots. Save made by the Finnish goaltender Tommy. Here's a 3-on-2 Finland break. In front of the net, wide open, but unable to handle the pass was Mikko Laine, number 24. He carries into the Soviet zone. Saarinen centered it across. Milnikov cleared that aside. Now dumped in behind the net again by Finland's Järvi. Centered. Susi a shot, and Milnikov. Big save, another shot. Comes to the point in front. Backhander. Wide of the net. They score! After Lyon had missed the net, they got another chance, and Finland takes the lead.
Gusarov in the middle of the play there, and I think it went off his stick and into the net.
That's the guy Ojanen that shot it.
Any bets as to how fast the Soviet ties this back up? Here it is. Gusarov got in the middle of it. It'll come back out. Now Gusarov reaching out, and right. Well, now here, let's get it in front of the net again. We're still alive here.
На 11-й минуте первого периода финны открыли счет. Отличился Янни Оянин. 1-0.
He leaves it for Saarinen. Back for Blomqvist. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Here's Bekoff for the Soviets. Now it's Lomakin centered to McGillney. Sliding pad save by Tommy, the goaltender, one of his best of the game. And now a tripping penalty will be assessed against Lomakin.
just think they don't take it very seriously. They have a good time, and they just don't get up for any games except the game against Sweden, and they do that every game. They played a tie here against Sweden. They're a little fortunate here. They had the one good game, and that was against Canada. And they beat Canada 3-1 and destroyed Canada's hopes. And they're kind of just looking now at a silver medal.
Here's Starikov. A shot and an excellent glove save by Tommy. Well, Starikov, maybe they're waiting for Starikov to score. They want everybody to have a goal.
Let's set up Starikov. What in the world is Starikov doing up that high in the zone? Look, just now, here's Larionov. Nice little pass. Starikov's right there. That's a defensive defenseman.
Here's Fetisov to Karutov moving in. Shoots wide in the short side. Here's McGillney, who's back out again on this line. Centers to Larionov. Shot and a stick save there by the Finnish goaltender. Soviets, Konstantinov trying to center it. And shot away by Susi into center ice. Larionov to McGillney into Karutov. He's bumped on the play by Virtanen. McGillney into the corner. Trying to make a play. Shoots, scores! The youngster McGillney ties this game up for the Soviet Union. A shot from an almost impossible angle.
Squeezed through. So McGillney gets himself a goal here. Let's take a look at it.
He just walks out of the corner. He doesn't even look for the pass. He just shoots and it catches the right pass.
На 7-й минуте второго периода Могильный, который оказался на льду вместе с Ларионовым и Крутовым, отправил шайбу с острого угла в ворота. 1-1.
Semyonov center. Comes to the point. Fanning on a big slap shot was Gusarov. And here's Keskinen hitting a man on the fly. Liani moves in and shot it wide. Actually, it was Lightning that was streaking down that left side. Now Twinisto, a shot right on, and a good save by Milnikov. Gary Eloranta back to get it. Eloranta to Twinisto. Picked it up. Races in. Starikov checked in. Now Keskinen in front of the net. Eloranta shot. Milnikov to save. Eloranta again trying to center. Gary Eloranta still with the puck. Now Milnikov a glove save. And he held on to it. Now Fetisov. Team's at full strength. Here's Larionov. Moving in. Karutov closes in. Shoots. Rebound. Both stopped by Tommy, the Finnish goaltender. And back comes Oyana. Tries to center, and Milnikov cleared it into the corner. In there to get it again is Oyana. Centered. Milnikov this time will freeze it. And we're down to 6:36 to play. Mogilny has scored here in the third period for the Soviets. And fanning on it was Makarov. And it comes back into center ice. Here's Biakin. He just made a great defensive play. Now moving in offensively. Tommy the save. Centered. Yashin trying to get it in front. Gusarov at the point. And on left wing for Yashin. Moves in. Semyonov a shot wide of the net. Now the Soviets can't hold it in, and Sushi clears it out of there. 1-1 the score. Finland on a power play. Eloranta shooting it in on right wing. Digging in is Lightning. Milnikov cleared it. Shot at the open net. They score! Lightning for Finland. Scores on a power play. It's 2-1 Finland.
Watch McGillney come out and stumble, fall down, knock it over the board. Susi shoots it. It comes off of McGillney. Milnikov right out to...
За минуту и 40 секунд до окончания матча после ошибки Сергея Мыльникова Эрки Лехтонин забросил шайбу. 2-1.
Finland about to hand the Soviets their first defeat of these Olympics if they can pull this 2-1 lead. Back comes Makarov. Cutting in. Centered out in front. Fetisov to Makarov. Now to Larionov to Fetisov. Side of the net. Karutov in front. Makarov. Shot. Sprawling save by Toomey. the Finnish goaltender.
Well, Makarov has been non-existent this whole hockey game, and all of a sudden somebody turned him loose. Did you see him fly over that line, Brad?
In the middle of that shift, Tikhonov called off Mogilny and threw on Makarov. What great passing. You say you can't turn it up and turn it off. Look at this as they all over the Finns, and Tommy comes up with a big save.
Soviets won a tie in this game.
And Sweden looking on with nothing they can do about it.
Well, they've had their tournament.
30 seconds remaining, and a timeout has been called here.
Back in the history of the Olympics, the Soviets have played 4 games in which they've lost and 1 tie. That's an immense record, of course. The losses twice against the United States, and in both times that they lost against the U.S., they also did not win the gold medal. Was that Krutov there? A whack around the eye. They've also lost to Canada. That was back in 1960 on the team that Harry Sindon played on, the Kitchener-Waterloo Dutchman. And they lost to Czechoslovakia in 1968, 5-4. And the 1 tie was against Sweden in 1960, a 2-2 tie.
Hey, we have some unfinished business. First 30 seconds in this game. You guys didn't pick a coach of the tournament this year.
Well, in my mind, it has to be Tikhonov, just simply because this team has turned around from what we saw. He's got a difficult team to coach at the best of times, but this team is, has been under fire by members of the team. Larionov had a lot to say back in the fall, back in December.
You know, Ron, I'll agree with you because of how dominant the Soviets have been, but I still don't think there's a finer coach in this tournament than Dave King.
And I won't vote for Tikhonov because he doesn't talk to the press enough. Just kidding, Victor.
He talks, but you got to get that dictionary.
30 seconds left. Finland leading 2-1. 6 attackers for the Soviets. And a face-off in Finland's end of the rink. And this big crowd rooting for Finland. Larionov on the face-off. Gets the draw, but Finland able to clear it out. And having to hustle back Fetisov. Good play there by Tuomisto to get it out of the zone. Now Larionov bumped by Tuomisto and knocked down, and then Kasatonov attacks Tuomisto and bumps him around, and now Larionov after Tuomisto. And he used his stick on him too.
Well, he took a couple of shots across the back of the head up along the boards. Larionov, usually a rather even-tempered individual, but up along the boards trying to get that puck over the blue line, and Tuomisto nailed him twice in the back of the head. He took exception.
Tuomisto came in and hit Larionov, knocked him head first into the boards. Watch this. Thank you very much.
There came Kasatonov.
Keep an eye on Larionov here if we go a little farther. He wants to go and have a... Well, we're not going to run any farther.
Now 15 seconds left. Finland leading 2-1. Soviets have already won the gold medal. Long shot at the open net. Misses the net. And Kasatonov back to get it. 8 seconds left, and the Soviets will get another face-off in the Finnish end of the ice.
Well, an interesting situation. I'm going to be very interested to see who takes the draw here, because Larionov, the weakest part of his game is his face-offs. And they're going to let him take the draw. Quite often in these situations, they'll move Krutov into the face-off circle, but he's not even on the ice right now. He's got that eye problem.
8 seconds left. Finland come up with the puck. And here is the same guy, Tuomisto, clearing it away. That's going to end it. Finland defeats the Soviets 2-1. And Finland wins the silver medal. The first medal they've ever won at the Olympics.
And look at the reaction down at the net. They just pile all over their goaltender. I guess he'll take that. He's had a pretty good game. Bildikov had to play very well on the other end of the ice.
Those guys coming off the bench could have been the toughest save or the toughest stop Tommy's had to make.
Does that look like a man who just won a gold medal? There's the coach, Pentti Matikainen. Just shaking hands with Igor Dmitriev. But he's not very happy with the way his team finished off this tournament. They owed a little more, I thought, to Sweden.
Сборная Финляндии одержала победу над звездной советской сборной и впервые в истории завоевала медали Олимпийских игр. А сборная Советского Союза, несмотря на поражение в последнем матче турнира, в итоге выиграла золото. Эти золотые медали стали последними в истории хоккейной сборной СССР на Олимпийских играх. Спасибо вам за просмотр. Если вам понравилось это видео, то ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал и увидимся в следующих видео.